by the people, for the people, the gathering to get health care now. Poems, chapter 11. A long marriage. We'll be together forever. You can hear it in our conversations. We agree on almost everything. We vote on the same losing candidates. We both shop at Walmart. Our neighbors always wave when they pass in their pickups. Neither of us cares if the mailbox leans. Our children won't go with us to the health club. Our parents won't visit our wrecked house. Our grandchildren prefer cats to being held. This marriage could last forever. We have only a few minor differences. She thinks I should be home at 6. I don't mind if the day I come home is open. I think she should have only one refrigerator. She doesn't mind if I'll take the spare food to the office. She thinks I shouldn't travel. I don't mind if I can live out of town on weekends. I think the house should be concrete and flush, and she thinks it should be bare wood and 85 degrees. She thinks the 20-acre lawn should be mowed weekly. I think it would look great as a virgin forest. I think we should have a wooden dog and recordings of animal sounds. She thinks we need a pet pig to go with the 7 dogs, 6 cats, 2 horses, 7 chickens, and lone goat. She thinks cutting wood with an axe is exercise. I think cutting wood with an axe is torture. I think hitting golf balls is a sexual experience. She thinks grown men shouldn't play ball. She thinks eating out is nirvana. I think eating out is a way to set my stomach on fire. I think betting $1,000 on cards is like flying a hang glider. She thinks betting $1,000 is like cutting your wrist. She thinks there are deep-seated truths in our inner selves. I think there are vacuums hidden in the seats. I think we'll finally agree on something. She thinks it'll probably be to sue for divorce based on irreconcilable differences. All minor things, really. Not like history or religion or science. The big things that split couples up. The mirrored building. Poetry is to me the mind slicing between logic and intuition, between meaning and presentation. It's my whole existence. It's dimly in every occupation, every structuring of time, every compulsion, every obsession. When my poetry is lost, I'm lost. My mind will take any hook, my body will follow any line. One day I passed a mirrored building, and there, reflected in the silver glass, I saw a fool shuffling by, head down, begging for quarters, looking for his next drink. He was fulfilling the instinct to stay alive. For one moment I crawled into that fool's vacuous brain. I heard him say, "November's dirt is dry, and water faucet baths are cold, unnecessarily so." I turn my collar against the wind and sit against the mirrored building looking in. My bottle will last until tonight, until I find my paper box and pass out inside. I look at the fool in the silver window, and I forget which side I'm on. I hope I'm on the poet's side. I hope the fool will shuffle out of view beyond the mirrored building. After love. I hear people say, "I think he smells like cum." I don't care. It was fun. She smells too. We should have washed. But we like the smell. They can go to hell. Look at their faces. Look how their eyes squint. They pretend it's from our clothes. They turn their heads and hold their nose. We don't care. It was fun. A little dry later when we're in the sun. They'll get accustomed to the smell. We'll relax. We won't tell. We won't break the come smell. Being here. If you can't laugh about it, it's not worth dying for. Close your eyes for about 5,000 years. And when you open them, you'll be under about 12 feet of dirt. An archaeologist will be removing the dirt with her penknife. She'll be cataloging the broken dishes and other garbage she found with you. It's amazing that if you stand still, the earth will bury you. You must resist every moment. You must sweep, dust, wash, and dump all that dirt outside on those who are standing still. In some places, that's all that separates the classes. There are sweepers and dusters and the idle poor, the future subjects of archaeology. There's no escape from this certain future. Even now, on a plane 30,000 feet above the earth, they collect the refuse, stuff it into plastic bags, throw it into containers that trucks will haul to the lands of those who can't move, won't sweep, and don't vote. About to bloom. I saw a boy who was all legs and arms and so thin, but he was about to bloom. He bounced when he walked, and his nose stuck into the air, and he grinned thinking about what he'd buy when he got to the store. He was probably a pitcher. His arm looked like David's sling. When he reared back to throw his foot, blocked the batter's vision. He was for sure a 10-game winner and a Little League star. I'll bet his dad thought he hung the moon. I know his mother did. She called him my little man. And she watched his every step as he bounced from the car and pranced across the parking lot. The whole world wants a boy like that, on his way to everything, grinning and jingling the change in his blue jean pockets. Boredom. Boredom is not a thought or feeling, but a silent anger with no future, no plan, nothing to do. I walk around the room, open the icebox, close the icebox, open a cabinet, drink a glass of water, sit down, turn on the TV, change the channels, turn off the TV, and walk outside. I think if I walk, it'll go away. And I begin to think and feel again. I look down the street. I think, what will I be thinking at the end of the block? Will it be the same? Will the silent anger end? Will life return? Business. Business is a thumping, grinding, blind man's bluff, where the dim-witted hold fast to fond ditties twisted by drunken mouths that never make sense. It's never from the shoulder with the dumb honesty of a young man who expects to lose. Damn the brutishness of it. Damn the grabbing. Damn the killing of joy, the slander of knowledge, the worship of power. Leave me just one soft handshake before we trade a pair of shoes for a box of bread. The city and the countryside. In the city, the wrecked cars, the dead ice boxes, the old sofas, the beer cans and the wine bottles are always on the move. Big trucks haul them away to the clanking garbage-eating machines that push the stinking, smoking trash into a heap of oozing poison that will be born again to attack its corporate makers. In the countryside, the wrecked cars, the dead ice boxes, the old sofas, the beer cans and wine bottles are always still. They're the framework for pastoral art. It's art created by the all-consuming flora that mocks our civilization. Here, there's no fenced-in heap of trash oozing poison. Here, there's shelter for lizards, dirt banks for wild flowers and vines, the end of labor, the passing of time. Comfort. I feel soft, soft and quiet. No pain, no grinding little noises, no salty taste. I lick clean water from my lips that's sprayed with a cool mist from a dancing fountain under a street lamp. I sit and watch some leaves fall into the pool and forget that I need anything. The company you choose. I'm holding out for the company of people who have no constructions to impose, who are free to find the paths that are built by knowledge and truth and humble causes. I'm holding out for a sensible gathering, the handshakes between a loyal band of people who have room for the abilities and weaknesses of each other. I'm holding out for the generous people who see the purposes in their works and the successes in doing well of simple tasks. I'm holding out for the winners, those who laugh and bring along an accountant and a lawyer now and then to straighten out the records. Conditioned speech. There are times when I struggle to say what I feel. I think and think, and still I say something that's pointless. Not really what I wanted to say. Not really what I was thinking. It's anger welling. It's, God damn it, what's wrong with me? A simple expression was needed. Perhaps no words at all. Just a look that would convey affection. A look that would convey desire. I wait for the quiet to come. I wait to release thoughts trapped by conditioned speech. I long for such clarity. The effort. Each night I wave my cape at the bull. I stand. It charges. I can't run, can't show fear, can't blink. At the last moment I move and the bull passes, but the pain in my stomach never stops. I hear bravo. I forget the pain. I see the other side, the quiet, the rest, the effortless riding of a soft ocean wave. I see those who watch, those who find their vitality in the used up, bleeding frame of a determined soul.